So this week I've been sewing up a storm, and today I'm bringing you a very last minute gift guide. If you're looking for handmade items to make your loved ones, to show your appreciation, projects that are really quick and easy, then this video is for you. If you're new to sewing, then these projects will help you elevate your sewing. So let's get into it. So the first project that I want to share with you that is super quick and super easy to make is a faux cushion. So here's a cushion that I made this week, and it's made out of faux fur, as you can see there. It's got a slip on the back. Super easy to make. You cut out 3 pieces of fabric. I've cut mine at 16 by 16, and then the back piece is 16 by 13. Fold them under to hem them, and then right sides together, the backs over the fronts, sew it all the way round, and you've got a pillow. How great is that? And I had a little issue when I was making this. So I bought 1/2 metre of the faux fur, and the only pillow insert I had was longer than the 1/2 metre, so it was about 25 inches, something like that. So I had to make my own insert. So this is what I did. If I take it out, I just cut 2 pieces of fabric about 1/2 inch smaller than the outer fabric, sewed it all up, filled it with fabric scraps, and I didn't cut the fabric scraps up so that if I really want to, I can open it up and use those scraps again. And then I just did a little stitch on the end and put that inside my pillow, and I've got my pillow. So this is a great gift to give someone, or you could have it on your own sofa, which is what I'm going to do. You can make it in all sorts of fabrics. It doesn't have to be faux fur. It could be leather, it could be canvas, it could be cotton. You could make it in all sorts of things. You could do some style lines, and you could colour block it. So this is a real quick cushion. It took minutes to do, honestly, and it looks great. So let's get on to the next thing. So the next thing I made is a favourite around the internet at the moment, and it's something I made when I was a lot younger, and I haven't made them since, but I made some scrunchies. Something I didn't say at the beginning was that I had some certain fabrics. I bought some cotton fabric in this. I bought 2 terry towelings, which I've got here, and I bought some velvet. Super quick, super easy to make. All I did was cut a length of fabric. So I've got a hairband. I measured the length of it. I times that by 4 to create the length of the piece of fabric I wanted, and then cut it with a width of 4 inches. You can make it as thick or thin as you want. So the more times you make the fabric longer, so I made mine 4 times longer. If I'd made it 6 times longer, it would have added a lot. You would have got a lot more ruffles in it. I tested it out with a few different lengths. I did 2 times at first, and I got a really poor result from that, and I actually liked the 4 times. So I really enjoyed making these. You sew the short ends together, then you wrap the elastic band around it, as I'm showing you on screen here. Then you sew up the edge of it, and you've got a scrunchie. It's really simple. I will be having tutorials of all these makes coming up individually soon, so do subscribe if you want to see those. But yeah, I absolutely love this. This was probably my favourite project to make. And while that was my favourite project to make, this next one was my favourite outcome, if you like. So it's the one I'm happiest with. So I'd seen a velvet heat pillow on Anthropology, and it was retailing at $40, and I thought I can make that with a couple scraps of fabric. So I tried to make it myself, and that's what I've got here. I was going to put a photo of this on social media, but I think you get a real better idea in person. So I've got 2 pieces of velvet sewn together. One end was left unsewn. Then I did a top stitch around the 3 edges, filled it with barley. I put lavender essential oil in the barley and rice. I used both because I didn't have enough of the barley. It smells absolutely gorgeous. I wish we had smell-o-vision. And then I sewed the end up and top stitched the end. This is great for chronic health problems. If you have a lot of muscular pain, this is great. You put this in the microwave for a couple of minutes and it comes out really, really hot or warm. And then you just pull it on your muscle. Say you've got a bit of neck pain, pull it there and that will help ease it. And what I like is I didn't fill the barley right the way up the top. If you look, I've got about that much room. And that just means it can move about and then it will mould into whatever area you want it to mould into. So I actually really like this. This is probably my most useful one. Well, I don't know. We'll see. There is one at the end that might be useful. All these items I'm making are useful in one way or the other, but this, for chronic health, this is probably the most useful. 40 quid, $40 for that, when it must have cost me, what, $4 for all the materials? I'm going to put it down because it's quite heavy. It's wearing me out now. But yeah, make yourself one of these. You will not regret it. That's a velvet heat pillow. I'd just like to take a break in this video to ask you that if you are enjoying this video, do hit that subscribe button because I'll be bringing individual tutorials for all of these makes to you very soon. So the next item I made is a super quick and easy make, although it did take me quite a while because I batch made these. But that is makeup remover pads. Got these here. Got cotton on one side, a terry toweling on the other. You could use any kind of fabrics. Doing my research, I think I heard that probably cotton jersey is the best thing to use, but I thought the terry toweling would be exfoliating. So if you're you could use these for washing your face actually rather than removing your makeup. They would remove makeup if you put a bit of makeup remover, like a cleanser, on there and then went like that with your makeup, it would definitely come off. But you could also use these under the tap with a bit of soap to give you some exfoliation if you wanted to do that, if you use terry toweling. And that's mainly what I did use. So I've got the grey and the pink there. I made some different versions. So I've got the one with the cotton on the back because that looks pretty, but you could also use the cotton side for your makeup removal. So you could, in a way, you could use the cotton side to remove your makeup and then the terry toweling to exfoliate your face with soap. So I made them like that, but I also made some pure terry toweling ones, so it's just like that. All you do is you cut out squares. I cut out 4x4 because I wanted a nice size to mine. But I've seen people cut out 3x3. Some people do circle ones. I did try circle ones, but they didn't come out very well. I much prefer the square ones. Sewed them right sides together, left like a 1-inch gap to pull them through, and then after that I just top stitched around the edge. And then on these ones I didn't top stitch because I wanted to see what they'd be like without the top stitching. And I just hand stitched the end in. I think I prefer the top stitch ones because they come flatter. Once you've top stitched it, it makes them a lot flatter. It depends what you're looking for. That's really like quite cushiony, that one. So just depends the look you're going for. But you should give these a go. They are really, really super quick and easy. If you're watching this on Christmas Eve and you're panicking because you haven't made anything, get sewing some of these because these will be your friend. So the last make I want to share with you for this gift guide is a tote bag. So I saw some absolutely gorgeous fabric. This is a cotton linen mix. It's so lovely. It wasn't cheap. I'd ordered it in a rush and then they sent the wrong colourway, so I had to send that one and get them to send this colourway out. But it was worth the wait because it was absolutely lovely. The fabric on these straps is a little different, and that's because that was the salvage and I wanted to use it because it was so lovely. I'm going to insert some footage of this because holding it up like this doesn't do it justice. I really want you to see how gorgeous it is. Absolutely love this. Initially I was thinking I would give this away, but actually I'm thinking I might keep it. I just love it. I'm in love with this. It was so simple. So you need to cut out the front and the back. You can do it any size or shape you want. Just use your creativity. I think I did about 16 inches by 14 inches, if I'm right. You'll want 1.5 inches at the top to hem it as well. And obviously you want the seam allowance for the sides and bottom. So you want to sew the 3 sides up, so the side, the bottom and the other side. Finish your edges and then box out the bottom, which is super easy. I will go over it in my individual tutorial that I've got coming up. But basically you just cut a square out of the bottom corners and then sew it up diagonally. So I've sewn across there, and the wider you make that, the deeper your box will be. You don't have to do the boxy part. It's just that I chose to do that because then you can fit more in your bag. Then you just hem the top and attach the straps into the top. See, I've attached them there. And then you've got a bag to take shopping, and I think I might take it shopping with me today, because that's where we're going in a minute. So that's all the things I've been making. I was going to make a mask because I've designed my own mask, but I didn't have time to do that in this video. But that is another option that you can use. So I hope this video gave you lots of inspiration and helped to build your confidence. Let me know down in the comments below which was your favourite project. Are you going to make any of these? Have you made any of these? I would love to know. If you tag me, Penguin and Pear, on Instagram, if you've made any of these, I would love to see them. So if you've got value out of this video, do hit that like button, subscribe, do all the things, and I will see you very soon. Until next time, happy sewing. Bye for now.